Welcome back. This is Dr. Tom. I'm Dr. Tom Reach. I'm board certified in addiction medicine and family medicine, and I practiced in the ERs around Southwest Virginia and East Tennessee for over 30 years. I'm also a person in long-term recovery from opiate use disorder and polysubstance abuse. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite hobby horses, and that is the use of flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil. What is flaxseed oil? Why would the doctor recommend that you take it? Why is it very often that psychiatrists will recommend that you take flaxseed oil in addition to whatever other medicine you're taking that is prescribed? Flax seed. All right, flax. It's like a grass, oats, wheat, barley, flax. Well, come to find out, flax has a little tiny seed, little tiny black seed. And in that seed, there's an oil. And that oil contains one of the most important ingredients for proper brain function that you can find on the planet. Now, it's interesting because there's a number of other benefits of taking flaxseed oil besides brain function. Let's take a look at it. Flaxseed oil has literally been used for hundreds of years because of its health benefits. I'm going to have to read a little bit of this for you. It's been reported to contain the greatest concentration of a particular omega-3 fatty acid known as alpha-linoleic acid, ALA. It also contains EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, which are also omega-3 fatty acids. All of these are important for every part in your cell body. They're part of the cell membrane. I don't know if you remember a little bit from biology class, but you may recognize the phrase phospholipid bilayer. A cell wall is made up of a phospholipid bilayer. What the heck is that? Doesn't matter. It's got the word lipid in it, and lipid is fat. So every single cell in your body is made up of phospholipids and has fat in it. If your cell walls are thick, then they can function a lot better. Transmembrane transport. But the main thing is, in the cell wall, inside the cell wall lives the receptors. So the number of receptors that you have depends on how thick your cell wall is. Dopamine receptors, serotonin receptors, epinephrine receptors, endorphin receptors. All of these receptors live in the cell wall. If you have a very narrow, thin cell wall, you can't have as many receptors, and they don't live there quite as well. If you have a thicker cell wall, it can hold a whole lot more receptors. So what determines how thick or how thin a cell wall is? Well, it's a phospholipid bilayer. If the lipids that you eat are long and thin, trans fats, then your cell wall is going to be thin, linear. Linear. If the lipids that you eat are thick, such as omega-3 fatty acids, they are tertiary, they are globular, they make a thicker cell wall. And that thick cell wall makes all the difference in the world. So how do you get a thin cell wall? Well, you eat a lot of saturated fats. Snack cakes, pizza, junk food, trans fats. Good fats, fish oil. Remember the days Mama used to give you a teaspoon of, what did they give us? Cod liver oil. It used to be a regular part of everybody's diet in the Southwest, Southeast. So, so why do you want a thick versus thin? What is the reason that we have an increasing incidence of ADHD, bipolar disease, and kids with learning difficulties and deficits? What is this, a viral illness? Is it bacterial? Or do we have a genetic breakdown that's causing an increase in these disorders? Or how about we just go to the really logical solution? It's dietary. It's because of McDonald's and fast food. We have gone to this society where we eat everything out of packages, frankenfood, everything out of factories. Nothing comes out of the ground anymore. We're not eating healthy, and we're certainly not getting lots of deep water fish. Now, if you're an evolutionist, it's interesting to note that in the Fertile Crescent, where they think human beings first arose, one of the possible reasons that humans got bigger brains was because they had easy access to deep water fish that came in the inlets from the sea. Not an interesting concept. So what are the benefits of taking flaxseed oil? There are many. Number one, it's good for you. Polyunsaturated omega-3 fatty acids have been demonstrated to raise your good cholesterol, your HDL, and lower your bad cholesterol, your LDL. In addition, it has anti-inflammatory effects, specifically inside the coronary arteries. Now remember, the heart itself has to have its own blood supply, and it gets its own blood supply through the coronary arteries. By decreasing inflammation inside them, you decrease the risk of heart attack. Thanks for joining us. This is Dr. Tom. If you like this content, please hit like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, share, and check out the suggested videos if you would on the way out. Thanks again.